enjoy seeing Lucas and Robin, both of them. So I will be
Yeah.
interested to see how they actually go against each other.
For
So
sure.
we're here with Rinku and Wilde. So starting off, I mean, what is your thoughts on what is Lucas's goal here against Robin?
I don't really know. This is this is interesting because they're both kind of melee slash zoners for sure.
Yes.
So
they
I don't
both
really know
have a little
who.
bit of-
Yeah, I don't know who wins this. Honestly, I feel like Lucas has more combo tools, but Robin's gonna hit harder for sure.
I mean, you already see this with the sword.
Yeah.
He is hitting
Ooh,
so hard. And
big percent. Oh,
once again,
okay.
I think the biggest difference in this matchup comes to offstage options. Robin can stay off stage much longer than Lucas can.
This is true. Yeah.
And his recovery is a little bit harder to punish.
Yeah, big
So-
thing as I'm now seeing this. Yeah, but yeah, Wilde also having access to that side magnet, able to reflect and absorb projectiles. Nice upgrade there from Rinku taking the first stock though.
Yeah, great stock from Rinku. But, I mean, Wilde, being Lucas
Ooh.
with the up B,
Very
obviously
nice.
2 to kill, but one more like that, and,
Yeah.
it could be a stop.
Yeah.
So, I think maybe Lucas does, as we say, have better ground game
Right.
with being able to just
For sure.
toss out these quick projectiles and then move in for good grab combos. But overall, Robin hits pretty hard and can keep Lucas off stage.
Yes, absolutely. Oh yeah. Yeah, Wilde did have the momentum there for a second, but now Rinku claiming back and slowly putting the percentage back on. Not good. Ooh.
Almost a kill there, but he's lost
Yeah.
the sword, right? He no longer has the
Yeah.
good sword.
Doesn't have the.
So now we'll have to see how he
okay.
handles this matchup without the good weapon.
Ooh, I like
the
that.
stage, but once again, Robin having great
Yeah.
recovery.
Very nice flashback PK fire there.
He has taken a stock, right? So
Yeah.
he
Ooh,
just
trying
has
to
to
eat
really fight this one back in a sense. But as we see here, Robin just able to keep him off stage so effectively.
some. Yeah.
And I'm wondering if Lucas has good get-up options against Robin.
Ooh.
Because I know a lot of Lucas's is, get up there, get up,
Yeah.
roll,
Right.
and then try to put it into something. But right now, Robin, it is Robin's game. Rinku
Yeah,
is
and
controlling.
yeah, Wilde definitely knows what he's doing. He's doing the cool, Lucas ops with the side magnet and whatnot. But I think this might just be a tough matchup for him, or one he's not too familiar with. It kind of looks like.
Which is fair. A lot of
Oh.
these characters who are kind of in the middle, there's so many of them that you might not
Yeah.
see played.
It's hard to keep track of
But-
all of them for sure.
Rinku definitely saying, I know this matchup. Or at least I know it enough to slow the game down, because Lucas's can get momentum and run away with it. So Rinku's like, I just need to back up and slow the pace.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And it's going to finish it off. Rinku with a very commanding game.
Yeah,
Very
that was really nice of Rinku for sure. Definitely an impressive use of all of his tools as a Robin player, which you don't get to see too often, but really, it's really cool to see how he.
Yeah, showing
he
Robin
likes all-
definitely
everything
has
this
some good
kid.
options.
Yeah. Whew.
You didn't see Crom in there? Well,
I always thought it was so stupid how he's just in the victory screen, but he's in the game. Like, so silly.
just Crom's always there on the sidelines cheering Robin on,
I guess,
Trying to keep spirits up that he was never made a top tier character.
Let's just
Okay,
just,
Switch up
hold on.
here. Switch up. Got
Oh,
for
okay.
the nest.
This is a big
Which
change, yeah.
I wonder the main difference here is, obviously the grab differences, the combos
Right.
are a little different. Nest generally performs a little bit better overall, but I am interested to see how this matchup is better than Lucas.
I imagine it's
maybe-
going to be fairly similar, but we'll see what happens.
Both of them being very almost cautious here. They don't want to go too far in, especially Wilde, knowing that last game didn't go in all that well for him. It was a very, aggressive attempt. But
Yeah.
the match is much closer, so no one's running away with this. Rinku actually taking, or losing the lead, and then taking it immediately back. So I don't know. So far it's going pretty close for both players, and they chose a bigger stage this time.
Yeah, I would personally like to see Wilde use that side magnet a little bit more than he was able to last game.
Right. I mean, I definitely feel like maybe there's better, you know, especially with Rinku throwing out as many projectiles as Rinku's been throwing out.
Right,
That's free heals, free absorbs. You don't have to worry about it. And Wilde taking the first stock here.
Yeah,
so
very nice.
different from game 1. Maybe he felt Lucas would be better in this matchup, but then maybe opted to go back into Ness. But once again, Rinku not letting that lead get very far. No extra credit for Wilde on this. Right back, both down now 2 points. Definitely see here, Wilde trying to use the side magnet more to absorb some of these projectiles, but Rinku's calling him out by saying, well, I'm just not going to throw out any. I'm going to wait until you don't throw it. And wow, Wilde doing a great job keeping him off stage. That was very good ledge guarding there. Yep, there it is. Look at that. Oh, not quite able to hold it long enough. Trying to keep
very nice
below stage.
Yeah, that is a very, very annoying edge guarding tool that Ness has. Yeah.
But Rinku hitting some powerful hits with that weapon sword now, and Wilde in a precarious place.
Yeah, very close second stock
on the quick jump, but he did not.
Ooh,
Catching it
nice.
with the dash attack.
Going out,
oh,
nearly finds it.
Going out trying to finish the stock, but Wilde able to make it back. And now you're thinking if I get grabbed once, I'm dead.
Yeah,
so if Wilde can make it back onto stage, I mean, it's death if he gets grabbed. And depending, I guess, he cannot afford risking it, so very spacey. Yeah. We're probably going to see a lot of spacing coming out, unless he can just take this stock nice and quick.
Yeah, it's very close. Nice little strike hit coming out there. Nice
back there.
Yeah.
Keeping him
Beautiful.
off.
Great with the stall and the magnet, yeah.
You really have to give it the Wilde. I mean, despite losing it immediately after, holding on to that second stock.
Right, yeah.
Until he got the kill.
Till the very end, yeah. All right, here we go. Last stock here for these two. Very close. It's been back and forth all game. Let's see who wants it more.
Both players playing very careful now. I mean, Rinku's sitting here thinking, I've got a bit of a lead. If I can just end this game, I make it through the next, you know,
the whole thing. Yeah.
Next game. Wilde hanging on for dear life. And you definitely see he's been getting less and less aggressive as the game's gone on.
Yeah.
Because as we see here, I mean, he's just down, and it's not easy to crawl his way back in against a spacey character like Robin, just because of the amount of projectiles they have at their disposal.
Yeah.
And normally Ness is the player who people are worried about spacing them out, but Robin definitely has the
he has the tools.
Range advantage on Ness.
Absolutely.
PK Fire does not hit near as far as Robin's projectile.
Yeah, nor are they as useful as all of Robin's different projectiles he has access to. Oh!
Wow, the forward air so strong there with the weapon sword. Gonna take out Wilde. Good game to both players. Rinku pulling through and winning. That was Nair?
Yeah, that was Nair. I didn't want to correct you, but yeah. If you watch afterwards, he like swings it back too. It looks similar. Nair's like